Hi, I'm Jessie Lindley, and this is Cowboy Cattilac, but we know him as Bear.
Kelsey Dunlap, owner of Lucky K Horse Company, allowed me to use one of her yearlings for this year's Youth Futurity Project, and I chose Bear. I chose Bear because of his ideal conformation, graceful movements, calm personality, and because he's not just willing, but eager to learn. Throughout our training together, I have seen Bear's skills and personality grow. I have been consistently training with Bear throughout the winter, spring, and summer. And each time we try something new in our training, Bear quickly learns the maneuver with ease and performs it well. Bear's grace and focus are showcased well when he trots over logs, and his elegant movements can be seen when he's on the lunge line. Bear also remains calm when he's introduced to new objects like the lariat, tarp, or bridge. In order for Bear to be able to perform at his best, he needs to be receiving the best care. It's important that Bear's stall is always kept clean with fresh bedding and clean water. Bear also has access to alfalfa and grass hay and is fed concentrate feed twice a day. His feed mix contains Purina 300 to keep him sound as he grows and develops, Purina Super Sport, and Purina Amplify to give him the protein and fats necessary for him to gain weight and muscle, and DAC Oil and DAC Bloom to keep his coat shiny and his skin healthy. I also brush Bear so that he looks ready for the show ring, and I fly spray him to help him stay focused during training times. To make sure we're ready for the World Show, we've practiced loading into the trailer, being in a stall, being around other horses, and have gone to some smaller shows to get us used to the showing experience. We performed well at the smaller shows and also learned new things to work on. With the World Show nearly here, Bear and I have been practicing the specific patterns as if we were in the show ring. To allow Bear's joints to develop fully and not be injured while they grow, I've waited longer to train him on the lunge line. Despite it being a fairly new concept, Bear has picked it up quickly, shown significant improvements since our first practice, and stayed focused on understanding what he needs to do on the lunge line. In in-hand trail, we struggled with the gait for a while, but we spent extra time practicing it and have shown a lot of improvement. The turnaround box is also a newer concept to Bear, but he handled it well in our first in-hand trail class. Although we usually use the chain for training, Bear has adjusted well to using just a halter and lead rope for fitting and handling. At first, the concept of backing without me moving was difficult for Bear, but after some focused training, Bear now understands and responds to my cues for him to back up without me having to move. This was my first time training a yearling, and I had a lot of fun. Bear's energy and unique personality have ensured that every moment of our time together is memorable and entertaining. Overall, Bear and I have had a wonderful training experience. We have learned a lot over the past few months and are continuing to learn more. I'm proud of the progress we've made together and look forward to performing at the World Show.